Hey guys, welcome back to Odyssey, the news or extra edition or Odyssey 2, whatever I want. Just guys, give me an idea for a name for my afternoon videos because I know I have Odyssey news in the morning and then let's do the Odyssey something in the afternoon. But this is a very exciting video. This is a more tear down, laid back video, not too much editing going on, but I just want to talk to you about two very important topics that are super exciting for me. And these have to do with, of course, Tears of the Kingdom and of course the Nintendo Switch 2. We're going to talk about two very important topics regarding these two things. No, I'm not going to go into any Tears of the Kingdom lore. I'm going to talk about the promotional part and, of course, the launch or whatever, what's happening, what's going to happen next with Tears of the Kingdom, which is going to be exciting. And, of course, the potential release window for the Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 2, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get to this. I'm going to show you behind the scenes, and I'm going to show you the map of Nintendo's schedule moving forward, and we're going to go ahead and pinpoint the right specific point there where Nintendo is going to do certain things. So let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to the Odyssey. Hit the like, press play. You're running with the squad like Xenoblade. Drive like Mario, we on a... I want to get straight into this video, not waste too much of your time, and give you information that will get you excited, right? Because that's what it's all about. We're talking about Tears of the Kingdom, and we're also talking about Nintendo Switch 2. Now, starting with Tears of the Kingdom, we are in the middle of basically what is called Mario Day, right? Mario Month, leading to the Super Mario movie release, right, on April 5th. Now, it is important to point out that date has been moved twice, okay? That date has been changed twice. I think at first it was April 10th, then April 7th, now April 5th, okay? Now, why did Nintendo do this? Nintendo did this just because they know and realize that there is only 1 month left after this for Tears of the Kingdom to be released, April and May, right? From April 10th to May 12th, just a couple of weeks, right? A month. So they need the time to do what they have to do, and they have something planned from let's say after April 5th and up. It's going to be a massive blowout when it comes to Tears of the Kingdom. We are going to see the Nintendo Switch OLED, that edition, Tears of the Kingdom edition, and then we are also going to get a type of event, a direct type. I'm not sure whether Nintendo will call it a Nintendo Direct. They might call it a Nintendo Direct dedicated to Tears of the Kingdom, some gameplay and some more information along the game. I think that, in my personal opinion, and this might differ from other people out there, Nintendo has done a good job when it comes to promotional, what they've done with this, how they are promoting it, because of course they are laying back on the fact that this is the most anticipated game of the year, and they won the most anticipated game of the year. Nintendo knows there are people out there that are just waiting for this game to purchase it right away, and I can speak for myself. I am a brand new fan when it comes to buying games right away. Timeline in the Zelda game franchise, I'm a huge fan of Mario, Splatoon, all these other games, but when it comes to Zelda, I've always looked from it from afar. You know, I know I'm not a big lore type of guy. I don't consider myself a super genius or a super priest when it comes to Zelda. You know, I just love the game because I love the game. I love the story because I love the story, and I move on. And I also love Mario. I also love Metroid. I also love so many franchises. I love Animal Crossing. You know, I'm just a Nintendo fan, and that I love everything. I don't really specialize in just one thing. There's just so much to enjoy and to love, just to kind of narrow my vision to just one source. So when it comes to Zelda, I was there. I was just looking at that game without giving it too much thought until I played Breath of the Wild. That game blew me away, captivated me, took my breath away, made it no pun intended, or maybe I do, but it took my breath away, right? And it actually made me a Zelda fan. It actually became my favorite game of all time, Breath of the Wild. It just became my favorite game of all time. I've played it 7 times already. 3 have I completed 100%, and the other ones I've just been exploring, and you know, so I've completed the game 7 times already, and I'm looking forward to Breath of the Wild, right? Before that, And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of people out there just like me, right? A lot of you out there are just like me. You guys are not crazy about Zelda lore. You can basically care less about Zelda lore. You just like to play the game. You like the story. You like, you like to play the mechanics. You like the game itself and just enjoy it without worrying about having to be the most knowledgeable person when it comes to lore or stuff like that. You know what I mean? That's not really as important as it should be. But Tears of the Kingdom, Nintendo Direct is happening, or an event like that type is happening after April 5th. After April 5th, Nintendo might announce it the day after for the following week, because I see it happening the following week after April 5th. And that's where we're going to get the Nintendo full blowout when it comes to the Tears of the Kingdom. Not only are we going to know about the game more, the mechanics, the gameplay, we're going to see some gameplay. We're going to see the Switch OLED. We're also going to hear a little bit more about the pre-order packages that each store has and the highlights. If you pre-order from here, you'll get this. If you pre-order from here, you'll get this. You know, if you missed out on the Tears of the Kingdom Deluxe Edition, there is those pre-order kind of prizes that GameStop, Target, I'm not sure if Walmart's doing it, but there are those extra things you can actually get for free if you are pre-ordering out of these merchants, right? These stores. So at least when it comes to extras, you know, something you can save as a momentum or like as a collectible, things are not all lost, right? And hopefully Nintendo issues more of these Tears of the Kingdom Deluxe Editions collectibles. But yeah, that is what I know that is going to happen for Tears of the Kingdom. We're going to be expecting that right after we're done with Mario. You know, by the way, go support that movie. We want to bring that movie over 1 billion or 1 billion worldwide, and just, you know, make it the most successful movies, because we support that movie. A lot more are coming after that. Trust me. If we support Mario movie, a lot more are coming after that. We got Zelda out of the way. Let's move over to Nintendo Switch 2. I am here at press.nintendo.com. As you can see, I have an account here. And already you can see here all the Nintendo games that have been announced since the Nintendo Switch. Right here, I'm going to switch the date. And right at the back, you can already see the last game for the year is Pikmin 4, right? Let's go ahead and begin. We are in the month of March. And we're right here. Today, Bayonetta Origins, as of the recording of this video, is out today. Okay, so we are exactly right here on March 17th, 2023. The next game, believe it or not, will not get that much promotion just because of the type of the game that it is. It was a delayed game due to world conditions. Those world conditions has not changed much, and Nintendo just wanted to give this game out a release date. They're gonna just release it, and you can tell by the time between this game and Tears of the Kingdom. Look how close they are in release. 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks. Okay, almost 2 to 3 weeks, and you know, when it comes to between these two games, which is bad for this one, that game is just going to be a launch. They're going to put a trailer out, a launch trailer, and that's going to be it for this. This is not going to get any promotion whatsoever, besides the direct announcement and the launch trailer. But Tears of the Kingdom is going to get all of the promotion starting right after the Mario movie and moving forward, right? So for the month of April 5th and up, they are going to be focusing on this one, on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. But we're talking about the Nintendo Switch 2, right? Nintendo Switch 2 is something they need to announce because we already have so much stuff out there, so many not only rumors but leaks, okay? Leaks that have been out there that tell us there is a Nintendo Switch 2. And not only that, but the fact that this is the very last game we know of for the year, okay? The very first game we know of for the year at this time and period. This is the first time in Nintendo Switch history since the Nintendo Switch came out that at this moment in time, March 17th, we don't know what's coming out for August, September, October, November, December. Okay, every single February Direct normally fills out the rest of the calendar year. We heard about Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, which was out in November. We heard about that game in February. That's the first time we heard about that game, the February Nintendo Direct, right after the launch of Pokemon Arceus, right? So that basically is what's happening this year. That the reason why Nintendo is so quiet is because the rest of their games are, they want to feature them on the next gen console, even though they will be also present on the current Switch. They want to feature those games on the next gen console as a source of selling point, to go ahead and sell those games, because they will probably look amazing. And I'm talking about Pikmin 4. I don't doubt that trailer was being run on the next gen Switch because it looks super fantastic. The graphics on that game look incredible. They look next gen. When I saw that Pikmin 4 trailer for the very first time, I'm like, whoa, this looks incredible. And so there's a reason why it's there. Okay, now watch this. There we have it. From the first, every single month, there has been a game. Okay, we are here next month in April. Yep, we got that. The following month in May. Yep, we got Tears of the Kingdom. Oh, there is a little gap right here. What's happening here in this little gap? And what normally happens in this gap here, the month of June? What happens? We have E3, right? But Nintendo's not going to be part of E3, all right? And we also know that not even PlayStation or Microsoft is going to be part of E3. And Microsoft just issued their statement stating that they are going to be giving their presentation in the same exact time of E3. Therefore, they're going to be presenting in the Microsoft Theater, not necessarily part of E3, but their presentation goes on in that same week. But what about Nintendo? What if Nintendo is also planning a huge presentation for the same week of E3, not necessarily attached to E3, but taking advantage of the momentum that period of time has when it comes to gaming to announce the next gen console? There is a gap here. There could very well be. I mean, Nintendo could have easily put Pikmin 4 in July, but they didn't. They kept June completely opened. Okay, completely open. When is the next time we'll hear from Nintendo when it comes to a Direct? It's in June. It's in the middle of the year. Whenever we get an E3, Nintendo gets a Direct, but we haven't gotten an E3 for Nintendo, I think, in the past 3 years. But this right here, the fact that we have a gap, okay, there's a gap here that it's basically just there. Could, like I said, Pikmin 4 could have easily been placed right there. Gives me this thing that Nintendo is planning their own big event to announce the Switch 2, which, by the way, it's still within the Switch family of systems, and announce the holiday release, which includes a brand new Mario game. We could be getting that Donkey Kong game that's been rumored. We could be getting other games related to the next gen console. Of course, they will also be played also on the Switch, but there will be better on the next gen console, and there will be some type of incentive to make you get that game on the next gen console rather than the base model Switch, which will at this point be the Switch OLED. Nintendo will do away with the base model of the Switch and keep the Lite and the OLED. And we might even see an upgrade to the Switch Lite edition as well, because that one has not seen an upgrade since 2018 or 19, around that time. So this is where I believe we will hear about the Nintendo Switch 2 in the month of June. I could be wrong, I could be right, but there's a reason why that month is completely empty there. I know E3 is around that time. Nintendo will not be part of the E3. Microsoft is having their event that month, their big event, even though they won't be part of E3. And Nintendo could very well do the same to announce the next gen console with a holiday release. And I mean holiday, I mean an October release date or November release date. So there you have it, guys. That's what I have to bring up here, because I noticed that yesterday. I'm like, that's very weird that Nintendo just left that month over, skipped it over to put Pikmin 4, the following month, So what do you guys think about this theory? What do you guys think about this potential big Nintendo announcement in the month of June? To bring over the Nintendo Switch 2 or Nintendo Switch Plus or Nintendo, whatever they decide to call it, it'll still be part of the Switch lineup, and having it in that area of the time. What do you guys think? Are you excited about that? Are you looking forward to a Switch 2 event happening around that time? If you are, leave it down below in the comments and let me know what you guys think about every topic discussed here in this video when it comes to the blowout for the Zelda and also the Switch 2 announcement. All right, guys, that is going to do it for today's episode of whatever we decide to call it. I am Mike Odyssey. Before I let you go, I have two more important things I want to let you know. Number one, never give up. And number two, journey on. Peace.
We're on a journey, looking back on the things that we've taken for granted, but feels like we're learning to be better without what's been holding us back now.